Wolves of Wind, Book 2, Gills. Chapter 4, Green Berries. Rain caught a sweet scent. It smelled kind of like berries, but there was something a little more tangy about it. Rain smelled another wolf, and it had been a while since she had seen her pack, so she knew that it was either silver or blue, but she couldn't tell. She quickly dove down to tree level so that she could smell better. Rain saw Silver in the distance. She was examining some small green berries on a vine. Rain gasped as she recognized the small green ovals. "Stop!" Rain screeched, barreling into Silver as the one-eyed wolf opened her mouth to eat one of the berries. "What's your problem?" Silver snarled, snapping at Rain's wing sharply. Rain dodged and leapt at the vine, checking to see if Silver had eaten any. "I found these. Go find your own food," the one-eyed wolf snarled, lifting her wings angrily. "I won't be eating any either. These are uvis berries. They're very deadly to eat," Rain said, shielding her face with her thick wings as Silver tried to claw at her muzzle. "You're just trying to take them all for yourself," Silver snarled, walking over to the vine. "Wait!" Rain shouted, but Silver was already delicately eating the juicy green berry. "See, I told you it was fine," Silver said over a mouthful of green. Rain ran over to Silver, expecting the large wolf to leap at her, but instead Silver was standing perfectly still, as if she had the wind knocked out of her. "Silver?" Rain asked, looking at the wolf. Rain studied the wolf's pelt and noticed that it wasn't moving. Silver wasn't breathing. Suddenly, the silver she-wolf collapsed into a pile of silver fur, her chest still not moving as it should. Rain rushed over to her and put her ears on the wolf's chest. There was no heartbeat. Rain put her paw on Silver's head, and her pelt was already growing cold and stiff. Rain laced some purple flowers on the ground around her and continued on looking for food. If wolves were getting desperate enough to eat strange berries, then food must have really started running out bad. Even flying wasn't enough to catch any prey. Rain shuddered at the terrible thought of dying in such a way. It was as if prey wasn't getting smarter, but instead wolves were getting more desperate and foolish. Rain returned to the den with a scrawny rat that she had found under a log. She had made sure to eat it at the entrance so that Boulder wouldn't steal it like he did the eggs she had brought earlier. "I see you did find something else," Boulder said cheerfully as Rain walked into the small cave with blood around her mouth. "Yeah, Silver's dead, by the way. She ate some uvis berries. I couldn't stop her," Rain said, shivering. "That's good. More food for our pups," Boulder said, shrugging his shoulders. "It's good that we have more food, but it doesn't mean that it's good that she's dead," Rain said a little louder than she had meant to. "She attacked you. It doesn't matter that she's dead because she was a fraud. She pretended to be brave even though she was weak enough to be beaten by an apprentice." Rain was growing increasingly angry at Boulder's lack of care for his pack. It didn't matter that they were split up for the time being. Rain snarled at Boulder, but what he randomly said next shocked her to the point of falling down to the ground. "You're probably pregnant. That's such good news, Rain. I bet that's why you're mad." Pregnant people always get mad, for some reason. "Boulder, you're not acting right. What's been going on with you lately? You're not the wolf I remember anymore," Rain said, standing up. "You just think that. To me, you aren't the same wolf either. You're a beautiful wolf that would make beautiful males for the pack once it reforms." "Excuse me?" Rain asked, enraged. "What about she-wolves? We aren't useless, you know. Now I'm going to bed and you will think about what you just said to me." With that, Rain padded over to her bed and closed her eyes so that she didn't have to see Boulder.